Welcome to the Big E. My name is Jasmine, and today I'm talking about what does an empath and depression have in common. What I'm doing today is trying to share steps with how do we manage ourselves, how do we take care of ourselves in this energy and in these times. Also, you'll be noticing I said the last show is I'll be looking here, I'll be looking here. I'm trying to stay within the two. I'm recording this on my camera, but I'm also recording this live on Facebook. Hello, Facebook group. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I have a few comments, so let me put on my glasses and let's see who we've got. All right, so Gary is watching. Thank you, Gary, for being here. Hi, Michael. It's great to see you. Sherry, oh, I'm so glad you have little Pearl. It's wonderful to hear from you guys. Thank you for being here. And again, I'm sharing today, what does an empath and depression have in common? And that answer is you. If you're going through a very lethargic time, difficulty managing your energy, if you're low or if you find yourself negative, if you find yourself at a place of don't know what the hell's going on and why can't I feel good, why aren't I happy, we have an energy that we have to manage as an empath. And this is a little survey I'm going to be sending out soon under Power Punch Counseling, because it's so important to understand these two dynamics. If you're an empath, they work together. As an empath, we're very sensitive to other people's energy. When I was very young, it was about 8 or 9 years old, I was in the Virgin Islands where I was raised, and I would sit out there and I could hear and feel sometimes the world's pain and their sorrow. When I was a child growing up and as a teenager and a young kid, I'd cry a lot. And I just figured it was me. It was who I was. I cried a lot. I was emotional. In a lot of ways, I accepted it. But then as I grew older, I started to try to understand of why am I always crying? I didn't have the answer. I would just allow myself to express the tears. As I started to look at the situation, look at who I was, what affected me, what drained me, what recharged me. And then, of course, I did research. I came across the word empath. An empath is, and as you'll see, I'll put the definition down below in the comments. An empath is one who feels sometimes the world, who feels others' energies. And sometimes, if we are not aware, we take on that energy as ourself. We identify with that's who we are. And that's not necessarily true. As an empath, we have to start discerning, is this my energy or is this someone else's? What I've learned as an empath is to not take on someone's energy when it's draining or if it's negative, but I can still be there to listen. So that was a very powerful aha for me and something I've practiced over the years, because as an empath, if we do not manage and if you're not aware of this part of you, this gift, depression can set in. Depression sets in because of a couple reasons. As an empath, we take on someone's energy, say it was negative, say it's what we see going on in the world. People are complaining, people are getting scared. And then as an empath, we take that on, and now we don't even know what is going on, but we're down, we're depressed. We feel less than. We feel that the world is in fear, it's in a chaos, it's in a downward spiral. In these places, as an empath, that darkness, we identify, we take it on, and we can get up under it in a very dark place. It's very difficult to get out of that place if you do not bring an awareness in and realize, oh, that wasn't mine. I was in a pretty damn good mood when I woke up this morning. I really was. I felt good. I had my green smoothie. I took care of myself. I talked to a friend. I had a great conversation. And then suddenly I met up with certain people and oh my God, I really just went down. What happened? I had to go home. I had to take a nap. I couldn't deal. When others drain us, it does not mean you can't have them as friends or family members. It doesn't mean you can't be around them, but you do have to choose when you can be around them. As an empath, I monitor my energy. If I'm at a place to where maybe I just don't have a lot to give, I'm not saying the highest and the bestest mood. I'm not that sunshine. Maybe I have a bit of a little dark cloud, and that happens with me. And that's just my own life, not something I've taken on. It's just my own life. I have to monitor where I'm at. And if I'm just a little more down here, sometimes I stay home with my friends. I make a gluten-free pizza. I treat myself, as I've said before on these shows. I do my nails. I do my toes. I'd show them to you, but I don't have any socks on or shoes on. I'm kind of like in pajamas from here down. But I do things that really make me feel good and really inspire my spirit to love myself, to take care of myself. But I stay there. I don't go, okay, I did that good. I'm ready to go. No, I'm not feeling that. I'm not at a place to where I can give more than here. But when I have those moments and I'm got extra and I'm, ready to overflow or to burst, I know I can choose certain friends to be around if those friends can be draining or if they can be negative. I want to give them a place where they can be heard. As an empath, this is what I do. I've had a couple friends and my sister, God bless if she's listening. I've had my sister, when I've met a couple people, say, okay, you need to get out of that. You need to get away from that. But I don't choose to. I let my friends know and my sister know, yes, I see this person. I know they take a lot. But I, as an empath, as I watch and I learn my energy, I choose I can be around this friend. Now, the reason I do is I have extra energy. Like I said, I have a little more sunshine. I have a little overflowing. But I do this because my heart resonates in wanting to give other people a place where they are heard, where they can vent, where they can have the support that maybe others don't give to them because they are negative. It's hard to be around it. But when I choose the right moment, then I'm blessed to have time with them, support them, and love them maybe in ways that they don't, or they're not able to just yet love themselves. I do have friends that when I get together with them, for the first hour or so, it's just letting them dump. Let that, they can't manage it, so they utilize me for that. So I am there, but as an empath, what you'll learn is if you can bring awareness in that, yes, empath and depression, they work together. Do they work together? Maybe. As an empath, you're sensitive to energy. Depression is sensitive to energy. Maybe as these two gifts come together, this one's trying to tell you, okay, hello, empath, you're going too far. You're giving too much. You don't have that right now. So in a sense, they could work together. But as an empath, when you begin to manage your energy, and this is being extremely honest, being raw to yourself and going, I don't have it, not going to do it. You have to say no. You have to know when to just stop and let it be about you. This morning when I woke up, and there's a couple friends that I like to text and I say hello to. One wanted to keep on talking and, maybe get together. And I remember looking at my energy going, nope, this is important to me. What I'm doing here with you. How I'm sharing me. How I'm sharing my heart. This recharges me. This replenishes my little energy vessel, my little collection of energy. That's another key word for an empath. So I will ask it clearly. If you've identified by listening to this that yes, you are an empath and yes, you are susceptible to depression. So I'm going to ask you, where do you recharge? Are you clear about that? Do you know how to do that? That is the one thing in my life that has been so powerful because I have found those places where I recharge. We need that in our life if you're an empath, if you're sensitive to the energies out there. I know I keep using that word empath, but this can apply to so many in the sense of, are you sensitive to the energy, the planet, the voice, the world, that sorrow, that pain, that joy? Are you sensitive to Gaia's voice? Are you sensitive to that energy? Do you hear it? Do you feel it? So that could mean you. So are you susceptible to depression? Yes. Because if you don't manage, if you're not aware, and specifically, if you haven't learned where you recharge, you give, you drain, you drain, you drain, you drain. And where are you left? way down here. This is where the depression begins. This is where, for me, it was those thoughts of suicide. I got so depleted because I did not know that I didn't have any energy to do anything. I didn't have energy to stand. I didn't have energy to speak. I'm a very happy, high energy kind of person. I didn't have energy to be happy. I didn't have energy to try to find the answers. So I wanted it to stop. I wanted everything to go away because I thought everything needed me and I had nothing of my own. So I went through the time of suicide and those thoughts in that ugly place because, as I've said before, I'll say again, where our body is where the mind will follow. If your body is in illness, lowness, that density, that low place, your mind will follow. But when you bring in an awareness, you can shift that. Thank you, everybody. Hello again. It's great to see you. Please give me a wave, a shout out. If you have a question, I'd love to address it. But I'm going to be doing these live shows usually about 11, 12 o'clock on Sundays instead of just the recordings, which I've been doing under the Big E. Because the Big E stands for, as we explore our life and we experience those things we've explored, which is our choices. As we experience those choices, are you having fun? Are you enjoying your life? Are you enjoying those choices? No? Yes? Then change them. Change the experience you're having by looking at it in a different way. As an empath, you do not have to stop seeing certain friends. It's not necessarily the ultimate choice, but to be acknowledging to yourself of, oh, not today. This is what they need. This is where they're at. I can give that, but not today. Not in this moment. It's about me. It's about taking care of ourselves first so we get replenished, recharged, and we can give some more. There are so many people out there that I know that here on Facebook, in my life, at the TV station, there are so many wonderful energies that I've watched that we want to give. We want to be of purpose. We want to get our voice out there. We want to support. But to have that to give, you must give to yourself first. So find that place you recharge. It can be the home. It can be with a certain friend. Maybe you take a little from them and recharge in that energy. Be aware of that. Maybe it's just, again, having movies, having a hot chocolate, doing your nails. Well, girls and guys, doing your nails out there, which is just a beautiful way, a very simple way for me over the years has worked. I'm not sure why. I think I'm kind of a girly girl. Those pampering things for me really recharge me. So please reach out, share your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Don't be drained, but recharge. That's the power that you have, that we are in. We can do it. I know we can, because I have. I hope this has helped. I'm sending you love always, and I'd love to see you soon. Thank you.